I knew from school already some elements of Hungarian history, the long-standing relations between Hungary and the Byzantine Empire already, the revolution of 1848 in which some members, a large number of members of the local Greek community fought on the Hungarian side. The Hungarian love of freedom in general. 1956, Lajos Kossuth, to go back to the 19th century. All these are elements which we knew, which I knew, and of course more, let's say, modern elements such as football, for instance, Ferenc Puskás, Lajos Detari, and Márton Eszterházy and Balázs Megyeri, who was playing for a number of years in Greece until this summer. In 1989, if I remember correctly, I came first to Hungary. I was in Brussels in our mission to the European Union at the time, and I was dealing with Central and Eastern Europe. So I came to the first mixed commission between what is now the European Union and Hungary. I remember it was just before the time of the regime changed. So I saw Budapest then, and I have had of course, the occasion to see it a number of times since then, as it changed over the years and became a more, let's say, European metropolis with lots of cafes and in general a very vibrant society. And I am lucky that I grew to like all the places in which I have been posted. Well, one big difference between Hungary and Greece is the sea, of course, and the weather. We are living in Greece, living in Athens, is living by the sea. There is a long front line of our capital on the sea, and there are many beaches nearby, and there are many islands, and it's something which is difficult, is quite ingrained for us. I mean, even if you work in Athens, you have the possibility during the summer, if you have a summer home, and many people do, to go and have weekends away. Hungary is also very nice. Budapest is very nice in this respect. It's very well located in the middle of the country, so you can go to a lot of places and have a very nice weekend and visit the country. For me, well, there is an issue of a family issue, let's put it that way. I am married to a diplomat, and she is currently ambassador in Vienna. So we have two sons. One of them has completed university and is in Athens, trying to complete a startup company and to work with that. The other one is in Lancaster in the United Kingdom, and he's completing his BA and will go to masters, will continue with master studies later this year. So combining 4 countries and 4 homes can be a logistical challenge at times. We are also proud of our history. We have been around in Greece for 4,000 years or more, and we have had quite an interesting history throughout all of this period. In antiquity, democracy, architecture, and all of that. So there are a lot of sites which Hungarians and other tourists can visit when they go to Greece. We have Athens, which the Acropolis, let's say the birthplace of democracy. We have Olympia, which is the birthplace of the Olympic Games, Delphi, Mycenae, which is the first capital of a European state. We have many ancient fortresses, many Byzantine and other medieval castles, roads, Corfu. There is a lot of history in Greece, and people who visit it can take advantage of it to see where many things which are relevant to Western culture today were born in the past. One of our challenges has always been how to take better advantage of this so as to extend the tourist season beyond, let's say, the beaches which you mentioned earlier. I think that we could do more in this field. We are trying to do more, and to extend the season in which people visit Greece, and months such as June and September or May and October are months where the weather in Greece is still very nice, where you can still swim, particularly in September, October, and the sea is still warm. A lot of Greeks also come to visit Hungary, not as many perhaps as before the crisis, but still a lot of them come. Schools, students, when they can, come over here. A lot of people try to connect it Budapest with a trip to Vienna or with Prague, and we have quite some tens of thousands of Greeks who come and visit this beautiful country throughout the year, and particularly over the Christmas period. This crisis has lasted quite some time now, that Greeks have suffered a lot during this period. Incomes, the standard of living, the buying power has been reduced by about 25%. Unemployment has risen to 26–27%. All of this has led to humanitarian crisis which it is very important to resolve so that Greece can take its place again as a normal functioning economy within the European context.